Hello YouTube, this is Alex Yang at Mazda of Orange. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I bring you a very special treat, the all-new 2023 Mazda CX-50 2.5 Turbo Premium Plus all-wheel drive. This one's finished in an all-new color, Zircon sand, with a terracotta leather interior. I'm going to go ahead and showcase what the all-new 2023 CX-50 has to offer, as well as the main difference between this vehicle and the CX-5. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So as mentioned before, this color is all new, called Zircon Sand. It's only available on the turbo trim and up. It's about a $395 paint option, which I'll gladly pay because this color is absolutely gorgeous. Now the designers for the CX-50 specifically designed the body lines to reflect off of its surroundings, which means that if you go up to the mountains or up to the beach or just outdoors in general, the outdoor reflection is going to bounce off the body lines of the CX-50, really showing off those gorgeous lines on this vehicle. Now this car is wider than the CX-5 by about 3 inches, which gives it a really muscular look. It does sit a little lower than the CX-5, although ground clearance is up from the CX-5. So this vehicle is really meant for the person that's going for outdoors, maybe off-roading, likes to camp. So the front headlights on this turbo are full LED, daytime running lights, high beam and low beam. They're also adaptive, so when you turn the wheel, they will follow you accordingly. You have a massive front grille right there. It's fully functional and gloss black. On the bottom right there, you do get the LED turn signals. And then you kind of have a skid plate on the bottom, just right here, for any rocks and debris when you take it off-roading. These side vents are fully functional as well, that give cold air to the front brakes. And then also you do have a power bulge on the hood to give it a more muscular stance. So that's really, really cool to have. You can kind of see it right there. And then you have these absolutely gorgeous 20-inch silver black rims. And these tires measure 245/45/20s all the way around. You do have these high gloss black side mirrors. These taillights are all LED as well, with LED turn signals. And then you have a dual outlet exhausts. And the rear diffuser matches that front skid plate, so it gives it a very nice contrast. Let's go ahead and open the trunk. Now what's really cool when they designed the CX-50 is it actually sits a little lower than the CX-5, making loading and unloading a lot easier to get to the trunk. And let me go ahead and show you what I mean by that. So as you can see, super easy to unload and load. It's above my knee right here, so it's really easy to access the trunk area. So it's great if you're going to go to the beach and you want to pack some beach chairs, maybe a ball, or if you're going to go camping, equipment back here, super easy to reach around to grab your items without hurting your back. So while we're back here, you actually get a spare, and this one is equipped with the Bose audio system, so you do get that subwoofer located in the back right there as well. And to close, you just press this button here and it'll close right up. The height of the trunk is actually fully adjustable as well, so if it sits a little too high for you, you can actually adjust it to whatever height you like. So if you wanted to sit a little lower, you can do that, or if you want to sit it down here for whatever reason, you can do that as well. So it gives you the option. You have your fuel tank here. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's side. You do get full keyless access. Now this is that terracotta leather interior that I mentioned before in the start of the video. Absolutely gorgeous color. This color was actually inspired by the rich soils of the earth, kind of like clay. So again, gives it that nature inspired look to what this car is aiming for. So the stitching on this vehicle actually reflects of what you'd normally get from a hiking boot lace. So they really emphasize on that outdoor look. So I think it's really, really cool to have. And then the center console actually up above right here, that material mimics the grip on a camera lens, and you also get that same feeling from the inside of this door handle right here. And then one more thing is this right here, kind of hard to see on the camera, but it is inspired by the nylon climbing up the backpack, so that that strap that you have on the backpack. So it's a really cool texture to have right here. It's a really premium feeling interior. I love this stitch work right in the center. A very premium look to the overall interior of the CX-50. So let's move on to the center console right here. You do have an adjustable screen in the center. And you can also change the miles per hour to kilometers per hour. You do have your traffic jam assist. So basically this car will self-drive for up to about 40 miles per hour. This car will also come to a complete stop as well with your radar cruise control. You do have your head-up display just right there, and then also with that it'll tell you your current speed, and also this car has your traffic sign recognition, so it'll have your stop sign displayed on there once you reach to a stop sign area. Now, this one being the turbo, you do also get your paddle shifters for a more sportier, engaging experience. This car does have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And what's really neat is with the wireless Apple CarPlay, this turns into a touchscreen, only when you have the Apple CarPlay enabled. Otherwise, everything's going to be controlled by this knob right here, which is super easy to use. Honestly, it takes about half a day to get used to it, but very simple, easy layout, super neat. Now on the CX-50, they did redesign the air conditioning vents, so it's a more open experience. And then you have this console right here to give it a more airy experience overall. Again, you have that stitch work right here on the panel here. So moving on to the HVAC control systems, you do have your dual climate controls. So passengers, for the driver's side and passenger, can have your own temperature to whatever you'd like to be at, whatever you're comfortable with. This one being the Premium Plus Turbo, you do have your heated front steering wheel. You do have your 3-stage heated front seats for the driver and the passenger side. And then you also have your cooled seats for the front and passenger side. Again, 3-way. Really, really cool. Now, for this glove box, you just press a little button on the side right here, opens up. And then you do have 2 USB ports back there. And then what's hiding right here is you do have a wireless charging pad as well. I love this armrest here. It's very squishy. Very nice place to be with your elbow. Very comfortable. Now for the CX-50, you do have MI Drive. So if you press up, you're going to sport mode. That's going to give you a really nice sporty experience when you drive the CX-50. It's going to alter the shifts on the transmission. It's going to make the throttle more sensitive. So it's going to give it a more engaging experience overall. In normal mode, it's the perfect blend between sport and eco. So you're going to get the best miles per gallon on this setting. And then you have your off-road mode. So mainly this is for if you go up to the mountains, if you're going to go camping, if you're going to go up to the mountains where there's sand. This is going to adjust the all-wheel drive system accordingly and distribute the torque evenly to where this car is very easy to drive on rougher conditions. And this one being an outdoorsy type of vehicle, you do have plenty of storage. You have a storage pocket here. You do have the center console here. You also have a glove box here. And then you also have the side compartments as well, with the cup holder on the driver's side. This car does have your driver memory settings. So you have 1, 2, and sets. You can open the trunk here. And then what's really cool about this car, I think, is you have a 360 surround view camera. Now, you do see the front right now view, and then you have that 360 surround view. Press it again. Now you get the back. You got the sides. So really, really cool feature to have. When you put it into reverse, you have that right there. And then it does have your guidance lines. This car does also have your front and rear parking sensors. And then this car does have your electronic settings with lumbar supports. So moving on to the back, again you have that terracotta leather armrest as well as in the back. You do have the AC vents back here with 3-way heated rear seats. And then you have 2 USBs back there as well. You have an extra storage pocket here and some side cubbies. And then you have 2 cup holders with, again, a nice squishy armrest here. Now, what's all new for the CX-50 that Mazda is extremely proud to have is a panoramic roof. So, let me go ahead and hop in the driver's seat, and I'll go ahead and showcase that for you. Now again, with the CX-50, they did make it sit a little lower. So getting up on the roof, it's very easy. Again, if you have a kayak up here, if you have maybe a tent, super easy to access and grab it. Now obviously this one being an outdoorsy type of vehicle, Mazda did not skimp out. So for the Turbo, you can actually tow up to 3,500 pounds. So that's quite a lot. And then also for the roof, the max static load you can actually load up is about 674 pounds or 306 kilograms. And then with the max dynamic load, it's about 176 pounds or 80 kilograms. So this roof is quite strong. It can hold plenty of camping gear, kayak, much more. So this one being a wider vehicle in general, you do get plenty of easy access to load and unload the car. It's gorgeous headrests. This color is just absolutely amazing. Let me go ahead and showcase the back again. So with the back trunk open, you're going to get about 40 inches of cargo capacity. And that's also going to be from the headlight driver's side to the passenger side tail light, you're going to get about 40 inches. Let me go ahead and pop the hood. The 2023 CX-50 is powered by a 2.5 liter SKYACTIV-G 4-cylinder turbocharged direct injected engine, producing about 227 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. And this is on 87 octane. You have plenty of torque available at super low RPMs. So this being a bigger vehicle, you still have plenty of oomph to get you around. Now with all that power available, gas mileage is actually pretty good. about 23 city, 29 highway, and about 25 miles per gallon combined. And again, that is on 87 octane. So I hope you enjoyed this review on the 2023 Mazda CX-50 2.5 turbo all-wheel drive Premium Plus package in Zircon sand. If you have any questions on this vehicle, would like to stop on by for a test drive, please let me know. I'm here to assist you. My contact information will be listed down below. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I do read all your comments. So thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Alex Yang at Mazda of Orange. Until next time, take care.